Okay, it should be starting. Okay. Okay. We're starting it now.
HH54 VP, VP2, Radio Shack, Sanjian, and if we go over here, that's what I. Awesome.
Okay. Gosh, 911 call center reports flood at 10:45 a.m. EDT. 10 houses along Water Street experiencing flooding. Well, I'm not surprised about that if the street's called Water.
South. 23. Water is in the backyard of residents on Billy, Bridge, and Water Streets in Pemberville. Additional details at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Tuesday. The stage was 7.9 feet. Thankful stage is 9.0 feet.
Okay, so now we have a.
Can you guys hear my 120?
Yeah, I can do it.
All right.
Yeah. I think we might actually get put in a tornado watch today.
Hey, you never know.
I don't know. I might, but like not until like later on.
Yeah,
Right.
same for me. We probably won't get in a tornado watch until later tonight.
Yeah.
I should be Wait, am I streaming just this SPC right now? Okay. I want to stream my screen.
I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna go hop in the shower and then I'll be
Okay.
back.
So now, where we are talking about right now, we're talking about this broken line here near Indiana, and then these clusters of storms near Nashville. So yeah. Okay, so I have two monitors right now. So one of them is going to be using radar scope, and one of them is going to be using Cave. I like Cave because you can do 4 panels and 2 panels at the same time, while you have to buy it on radar scope. Only radar might have worked. God dang it. Okay, right now we have a severe thunderstorm warning for portions in Kentucky right now.
And I got like 2 flood warnings so far.
Actually, I got flood watch. We got 2 flood watches, actually.
Yeah, I saw the flood watches. They're just barely outside my coverage area. Like, so yeah.
They don't do 1050. But like 2 years ago, they actually no, they do 1050. I don't know why they didn't do it this time. They normally do 1050. So I thought that was like very weird. Like they never did 1050.
I'm gonna stay in the call, but I'll be muted.
So yeah.
What is
Also,
this?
new day 1, by the way.
New day 1.
Storm prediction center moderate risk. We know that already.
Yeah, we're not stupid. Boardman.
What?
We're in an enhanced.
Oh fuck.
No, I'm not even kidding. They expanded the moderate up north.
Well, great. Now we're gonna get some.
Wait, what?
They expanded the moderate risk up north.
Crap! Does Does it include Toledo now?
It includes Stark County, and now we're in now me and Boardman are under a enhanced.
Well, great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, possibly including a few significant long track tornadoes. Guys, telling you now, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Yeah, they decided to move it up north. So now they're not including that much of. Okay, so they moved back the enhanced. They moved. Did they move the enhanced farther south?
Oh yeah, they moved
Oh no! What they did is they put the moderate further south. So now we're in a enhanced, but they kept it farther south. So now Cincinnati's in the middle, not Columbus.
Yeah, that's basic. Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah.
But they expanded the enhanced risk down south to include Dothan, Alabama. Yeah, we're in most of our coverage is in enhanced. It was before in a moderate, now it's in an enhanced.
Yeah. I'm in my coverage area is in the slight and enhanced, so.
Yeah, ours is in the slight in enhanced. Most of it's in enhanced though. Do you think that the enhanced risk will still get under a tornado watch later?
Maybe.
I mean, it goes out to Pittsburgh. Looks like Stark and Carroll are in the 10% hatched. Still got that 15% though.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. It's not even 12:30 yet, and they already issued their day one convective outlook. So
Yeah.
it's about to be a long day.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah,
like
I'll
we
be
got
right
some of
back.
these storms. Some very strong inflow. Yeah, I think we got some supercells right now. Yeah, we got an area of rotation already.
Oh.
We got an area of rotation already near
Yeah, but wait.
Louisville. So right here.
Alert for Boardman. To turn this off, ask me to cancel severe weather alerts.
There's two areas of rotation. Yeah, I think the supercells are now just starting. Franklin County is about to go mentally insane because of this thing. Columbus is Columbus is supposed to get the worst of it. The worst of the storms. Alexa, what's the weather?
In Youngstown, Fahrenheit, cloudy skies. Today, you can look for thunderstorms with a high of 61 degrees and a low of 49 degrees. Did you know I can help you get your day started with the weather, news, traffic, and more? Would you like me to enable the start my
64 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. This forecast has thunderstorms with a high of 61 degrees and a low of 49 degrees.
Place under a tornado watch. I said later. But yeah. So we're just starting the stream out. We got the entire team here. I mean, not like technically the entire team, but we got a lot of the team today. So, how does Cleveland still have a moderate? Oh my god. The tiny sliver and they still have a moderate. It is such a tiny sliver and they still have a moderate. Okay.
I'm back.
Climate. 2024. The average.
ILN's probably gonna get smacked with alerts.
How we all doing?
There were 107 below. There were no great days this period, which is evening, late Thursday morning. What? Minor
Maureen never replies, I swear.
You said what?
Oh, news of your thunderstorm warning for Preston and Tucker, West Virginia. So this includes KIH 35. I think.
20.
Hey.
11:30.
Forward, forward.
What, Tyler?
Your profile, though.
It's queso.
You're out. Yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah, you're canceled.
Oh, I don't want to be canceled.
You're canceled. Oh, Laura, that's what's all rougher.
I followed it.
We might have an area of rotation in West Virginia right now with the Pittsburgh radar.
Minor flooding is forecast.
Oh God.
Yeah, down here in West Virginia near Clarksburg.
I'm back.
At 9.0.
Anything new?
News of your thunderstorm warning and maybe an area of rotation near Clarksburg. We have the new convective outlook. Looks like we're in an enhanced now.
Not
But
quite.
the moderate's down south more.
Yeah.
After midnight tonight.
Yes, after midnight tonight.
The day 2 convective outlook, everyone was going crazy. Yesterday was day 2 convective outlook, and everyone was going freaking crazy in the server, even me.
The National Weather Service forecast office in Cleveland.
I thought this. Oh.
Available.
Someone's selling a WR11, a version 1 WR300 handheld Midland radio, Radio Shack, and a WX167.
That's crazy, man.
Blood got the rarest collection in the universe. Not the rarest. I wouldn't say rarest, but rare.
It's a shower hours likely with a chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. Fog this afternoon. East winds 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles.
Where did Mr. Borman go?
Boardman? Did he just leave?
No, I mean, he's been gone for a minute. Too.
It's rare for a moderate risk to be here in Ohio. Like, very rare.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when the last one was?
2013. No. The last one was in 2022.
Oh.
I was in northwestern Ohio.
Wow, really?
Yeah, so they're not common here. Usually they're most of the
So
time we
what
usually
day
just
was
get
that?
enhanced risk. Usually most of the time we usually get an enhanced risk.
Yeah, okay. What day was that moderate risk from 2022?
I think it was June 13th. I think it was June 13th, 2022.
Alright. Oh, it's saying it was enhanced and not moderate.
Yeah, it was moderate. The first one was a
Oh, wait, I was looking at the one. Yeah, you're right, it was moderate.
You remember though? That's the thing. No.
I was barely out of it that day.
the reason why it was a moderate is because of very strong winds.
I don't know why I don't remember that day.
Toledo would probably.
I don't remember that day for some reason. Oh, you know what? I think I went on vacation. I think I was on vacation that day.
I don't see anything now. I don't really. I can't see. I don't really see that much now in West Virginia. So I'm going to go to the KVWX radar, and then I'm going to go to the Louisville radar.
Louisville. It's
Louisville.
pronounced Louisville.
I know it's Louisville. I always say Louisville for some reason. Say Louisville.
Yeah, no, I used to say that as well.
Okay. Yeah, near Louisville, there's this like I think I think the supercells are starting to form now.
Mm.
Usually, what I do is I usually stream other streams whenever I'm gone. Like
Double up and save. Earn double Alley points on Juvederm when you get treated with Juvederm filler and Botox Cosmetic at the same visit.
Eating.
Here's one
candy
thing
I
y'all
got
need to
from
do
Easter.
before y'all go to sleep tonight. Don't spend another dime until y'all finish this video. Y'all
place, but the tornado risk will be a little bit lower down to the south and west. And then we have a conditional tornado risk that'll develop late this evening into the overnight hours across Alabama and Georgia that could produce another couple of strong tornadoes. So that'll also be something to watch for. But compared to yesterday, the values are much higher on the HRRR model when it came to the tornado parameters, which the tornado parameters kind of measure the instability and the shear and all that sort of stuff across areas in the Ohio Valley and as well as back down into the Dixie Alley. That's where the tornado parameters again are the highest today, and that's where we're going to be dealing with the greatest tornado risk. But yeah, the values again really are the highest right between 5 and 7 p.m. today, and that is when we'll have the greatest risk for tornadoes across areas in the Ohio Valley and as well as the Dixie Alley. And again, if you're just tuning in, we do have an update from the Storm Prediction Center. There is now a moderate risk of severe weather that has been expanded into eastern parts of Kentucky. This is their latest update as of about 15 minutes ago or so. New moderate risk of severe weather in eastern and southeastern Kentucky. The concern, again, today is the threat for a tornado outbreak. Several tornadoes will be possible, and a couple of tornadoes could be strong. So again, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below, and we'll be keeping you posted with the latest with severe weather coverage all day long here on the Max Velocity channel.
It was
And
kind of
in addition to that, the moderate risk of severe weather has been removed from parts of eastern Ohio. So that was also reduced, basically. That moderate risk initially went into West Virginia and as well as even a little sliver of southwest Pennsylvania. That is no longer in those areas. They've condensed it a little bit. All right, let's see. Thank you, Strange, for the $5 super chat. Will there actually be a snowstorm tomorrow in Northeast, specifically in Maine? There will be a snowstorm tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to have a video out on that in the morning tomorrow. So if you want more details on that, I'll try to get a video out as early as tomorrow morning for that potential for a winter storm. Because there will be a winter storm in the Midwest, and there's also going to be a winter storm back up in the Northeast. They already have winter storm warnings in effect across Wisconsin, which is pretty crazy. Thank you, Brandon, for the $5 super chat. Going to be in Nashville at 19, or 19, what's 19? That's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock for a hockey game. Any issues there tonight? Again, severe weather is going to be possible right around that time. And you can see here around 7 o'clock, this is the future radar. So the HRR model showing several storms in the vicinity right around that time frame. Damaging winds is going to be the main concern, but there will be a chance for a couple of tornadoes across central Tennessee. So make sure that you are being very weather aware, have multiple ways to receive alerts. That threat will go all the way through about 9 o'clock this evening. So if you're in central Tennessee, the threat will basically be maximized between 4 and 9 if you're in central Tennessee. Thank you, Keegan, for the $5 super chat. There's super dense fog in and around 11. I'm guessing you mean 11 a.m. Is that an indication of stability or instability? That's just an indication of a very high humidity level comparatively to the temperature. Because the temperature, I don't know what the temperature is in Lima or Lima, but it's probably like 65, 66 degrees up there. And with that being said, it's probably 65 degrees Fahrenheit. The dew point's about 65, so it just means the environment at the surface is really humid. It's not really a direct correlation to instability, but it can mean some instability, just not direct correlation. Thank you, Nicole and Jeff, for becoming minimum velocity members. I appreciate that, and welcome to the Velocities. And thank you, All Chaos, for becoming a maximum velocity member. Welcome to the Velocities. Thank you, Everfaith, for the $5 super chat. What townships to the east of Columbus are included in the red area? I'm not sure what those locations are, but this is a bit more of a zoomed-in view of Columbus. So it basically goes to Newark, New Lexington, and Westerville, and that's about it. There aren't really too many more areas that are out here to the east in the red area. But I don't want you guys to get too caught up today in the red area, because that doesn't really mean that much. It just means that's where the greatest risk of severe weather is. You still have a threat of tornadoes in the orange shaded area. It's like yesterday where we had an orange enhanced risk of severe weather, and that was for much of the country, and we saw significant severe weather in those areas, and we are going to be watching for scattered to perhaps even numerous severe weather in the orange shaded area. The red shaded area, the only difference is that it basically means there's a slightly higher severe weather risk. In addition to that, there is going to be most likely numerous to even widespread severe weather in the red shaded area. So don't get too caught up in the colors today. I know obviously the red is the highest threat, but you should be weather aware and make sure that you're prepared anywhere in the Ohio Valley or the Dixie Alley. And if you're in a mobile home, I can't stress this enough, make sure that you have alternate plans to go elsewhere, another shelter spot, instead of waiting last second and all of a sudden you're just stuck in your mobile home. You need to find an alternate plan today. You cannot just be sitting in your mobile home when there's a severe storm just to your west that looks like it's going to produce damaging winds or a tornado come in your direction. You need to have an alternate plan at least 30 to 45 minutes ahead of time, and so that you can get to a safe place in case there is a tornadic storm or even damaging winds coming toward your location. Because again, mobile homes do not hold up well in storms like this that we're going to be seeing today. Thank you, Ninja, as well, for becoming a 1 month or moderate velocity member. I appreciate that. Thank you. By the way, got my McDonald's Diet Coke. We woke up at 11:30 today, and I needed some soda. It's gonna be a long day. We need some caffeine to stay awake here today. It's gonna be a very active afternoon and evening. A friendly reminder, by the way, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Again, we'll be keeping you posted with the latest with severe weather coverage all afternoon long. We'll be live at least until about 6 or 7 p.m. today, and we have plans, if needed, to stay live a little bit longer than that. And as I mentioned yesterday, I do have an exam tomorrow, so I do have to study for that. That is why I'll probably end it a little bit early. But we will be live all the way through the Ohio tornadic storms and Kentucky tornado storms. The ones that we will not be really live for, I might do an emergency live stream on this, but the ones we'll probably not be live for nearly as much would be the Dixie Alley. That would be after 7 o'clock, though, so that's like during the mid to late evening, overnight hours. This is, again, still a bit more of a conditional risk of severe weather, so again, it may or may not happen. But again, the Dixie Alley, make sure that you are staying weather aware. There will be a bit more of a conditional strong tornado risk tonight if storms end up going a bit more discreet. But the peak of the tornado threat today will be between 5 and 7 p.m. So make sure that you have multiple ways to receive alerts, have a tornado action plan in place if you are anywhere in the Dixie Alley or the Ohio Valley today. And Connor Croft should be live with us here relatively shortly. Again, he'll be storm chasing with us today. Looks like he's going to be live at 1:30, so he'll be live in about 40 minutes or so. And we'll be with him with live coverage in the field. He's going to, I believe, be in Ohio and Indiana for that tornado chase. Yes, a PDS tornado is very, very possible today. With this environment, I would not be surprised if we had a few of those. As I've kind of also, just for kind of reference here, there is a pretty high likelihood, again, that we're going to have several tornadoes today. There is still a low chance, but it does exist, that this event could completely bust. That is the hope. I really would rather this just completely bust. We don't need more tornadoes here. We don't need tornadoes in general, but this area just got hammered 3 weeks ago with a tornado outbreak. My hope is that this busts out. The problem is we have a very favorable environment, and I highly doubt it's going to bust. I do think we are going to get at least a few tornadoes across areas in Indiana and Ohio and Kentucky at the bare minimum. But there is still that low chance that we can hope for that this just busts entirely. So we'll see if that happens, but unfortunately, the odds of that are still relatively low. You can only hope. Thank you, Nicholas, by the way, for the $10 Venmo. I appreciate that. Thank you. For future DoorDash, appreciate that. Thank you. I just ate, so I should be good for this entire live stream, hopefully. Thank you, the Rig, for the $5 super chat. In Clarksville, are the winds going to get crazy enough to worry about putting my chickens in the garage? I am not a chicken expert, so I do not know. With that being said, I would go ahead and protect them, because animals should just be protected. Damaging winds are going to potentially be as high as 70 miles per hour in Tennessee today. So if you do end up getting a damaging windstorm, I would definitely expect that to be a possibility that they could get injured over there in, you know, the Nashville area. But bring any animals in, pets, chickens, cows. If you got a dinosaur outside, bring that in. Yeah. If you got a whale for some reason, bring that in as well. By the way, we do have a tornado possible storm in Glasgow, Kentucky. This right now has very good rotation. It's not an imminent threat, but this will be moving east-northeast, and it will be producing the threat for an isolated tornado as it moves further east-northeast towards Russell Springs.
What's going on?
Again, this will be heading towards Jamestown, Columbia,
For where?
as well as Glens Fork eventually. So again, that is one of our storms that has a tornado possible label as of right now that has some rotation. Is today going to be worse than yesterday? Comparatively for the tornado risk, today will definitely be worse, in my opinion. As long as it doesn't bust out, which again, that's a low chance.
What did you get a call from McDonald's?
It still exists. Maybe it busts, but if it doesn't bust, this will definitely be worse than
Let's
today.
get a discussion. Large probability.
And the only way it really can bust is if we just keep getting more of this crap convection across the Ohio Valley and it stabilizes the atmosphere enough. But the odds of that happening still remain very low at this point, unfortunately. That this just busts out. But that's the hope. Hopefully that happens. But fortunately, the odds of that still remain low. Thank you, Laura, for the $5 super chat. Hope we stay good in Munfordville, Kentucky. Yeah, stay safe. Hopefully, you guys don't see anything. I'm hoping for the best. Thank you, Jill, as well, for the $9.99.
It appears that I have sneezed.
For your generosity. Thank you. How many? By the way, for those that are out here in the Ohio Valley and the Dixie Alley, how many of you guys do not have school today? Like, is school just can't? I've heard about a lot of school cancellations here, and
Try and get the guy that says WX Mad in here.
Alright, so anything new while it was gone?
Nope.
Nope.
Alright.
Just storms forming.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited. I'm actually gonna be helping SVC Plainfield on his live stream with coverage. So yeah.
Yeah, we know. We know.
I'm falling.
Version 3 for $20. Version 3 WR300 for $20. That's a steal.
Wait, where?
On eBay.
How much is it? $20 plus what shipping?
Oh God.
26.12 with shipping. And you obviously have tax.
Okay.
Imagine they say waves 89 feet.
So Reinhold Y'all is doing a stream today, but he said he wasn't gonna storm chase today. I wish he did. Actually, he should have storm chased because it's actually close to him. It's actually not that far away from him.
Crazy.